they like the way that possession was managed, starting with the timeouts. They had an opportunity to at least give them a chance to come away from 3 points. Townsend hits it. Boston's going to stay away from it. And it will sit down inside the 10. No time left on the clock, and that'll do it for the first half of play.
With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number 1.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun, Carmichael. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And the Washington first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards there for number 15. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down. The Dolphins at 4-3, a game over 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
A game there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That is incomplete. When you look at this defense, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Robinson up the middle. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On third down, Robinson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. In motion goes the tight end.
Rig alert, rig alert.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Clark. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Come on.
First down, Washington.
Here's Daniels. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And there'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Ready. Smash, red, sticky, green. Ready.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. Excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So, Matt, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Daniel Whelan now.
Kendall Fuller there on the cover.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the gun, a give to Mixon. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Ritter going to change up the look.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Black shot. Set.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They go play action. Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Panther 60, Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Gain of 32.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw is Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Daniels looking to throw. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Christian Kirk, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time you're able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack, because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first down, back to Achane. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Back to throw. Carmichael. And his throw is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Carmichael. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Clark. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. Throw caught by Achane. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go. 19.
Achane is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break.
They'll give him 4 yards there.
And it'll be second down. And now an audible here into something else.
At the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Throwing to start the drive. Carmichael. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, Carmichael is going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The final shot before break. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And this is caught by Evans. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Okay, break. Past the 60. Past the, come on. Set with Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Daniels. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of his passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. T.J. Hawkinson from 13 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off play action. Carmichael. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. To the air goes Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 44 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Dolphins, 14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Carmichael. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the second down and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On fourth down, Carmichael. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Operating from the gun, Carmichael. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The rookie from Tennessee orchestrating things well. It's a first down here.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Cowboy 80. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
Here's Daniels. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Carmichael. That one caught by Rice. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carmichael. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
70, Timberwolves. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive this time. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Cougar 19.
Robinson on a give right side. A solid stiff arm. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
70.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
Bronco 80.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Cowboy 80.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
70 Lions. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Second down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If he's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Let's go, let's go.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Good for a Washington first down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll just get rid of it.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Commanders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth-quarter advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
2
yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Carmichael. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now HN on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Carmichael. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Again, it's Robinson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
First down and goal. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 10-yard line.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
60 Lions. 70 Lions.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Play action, now it's Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here we go, Scott. Ready?
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this